Morgan, I am so excited to be able to share with you one of the most incredible United States coin collections that we've ever been able to share on Coin Vault. It is 122768. And Morgan, I want you to start off by just sharing what we've got here and the value attached to this collection, if you would, please.
Oh, yes, I would be happy to share that with you, Jim. Check this out, guys. This is a 1986 through 2014 complete silver American Eagle collection in a Dance Co. album. Guys, this includes absolutely everything. This is one of the most popular items here on Coin Vault. I mean, every single year, a complete collection of silver American Eagles, and for good reason. I mean, you have to keep in mind, the bullion program, of course, kicking off in 1986 and still today in 2014, more or less featuring the exact same design that we originally saw all the way back in 1916 during World War I by Adolf A. Wymans. He's trying to create an American identity of sorts, and the original Walking Liberty half-dollar design all those years. Well, who would have ever imagined that nearly 100 years later, we'd still be celebrating that all-American design today in our silver American Eagle. Now, usually here on Coin Vault, the best price we've ever been able to have on a complete silver American Eagle collection is usually one that is certified.
Okay.
And really, that kind of excludes a few collectors.
Sure.
We have an amazing price on a certified complete set right now. I believe it's about $18.99. One of our hottest items that we've ever had.
It is.
This really makes this affordable for pretty much every collecting budget.
Okay.
Because when you put these complete sets in Dansko, we can barely keep them on the shelves. Now, guys, like I said, this is a complete collection of Silver Eagles, and a key date on every page. That's also kind of like about the albums.
That's
because
it.
every single page tells its own story.
Let's start at the beginning of the gold path, the 1986.
The 1986, of course, is that very first year of issue for the bullion program. This is actually the thing that would kick off the entire lot. Did you know that I have seen just that coin? Because as you know, so many times with a first year of issue, and I don't care what program you're looking at, I don't care if it isn't the silver American Eagle, that 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver.
Yes.
It's always difficult to get the very first release
Absolutely.
in any kind of a lineup.
Oh, yes.
I've seen just that coin in brilliant uncirculated condition, and by the way, every single coin in this entire album will be in brilliant uncirculated condition.
Guaranteed, every one of them.
Elsewhere in a leading numismatic catalog for $85, all by itself.
Just for this one coin, the
Just
1986.
For that one coin.
Okay.
That's right. If you turn us to page 2, Jim,
All right.
that's where we see our lowest minted, because that's always the question everybody always asks.
Okay.
When you have like a large set of coins up on air, people always say, well, what's the hardest one to get? What's the most difficult? Well, guys,
What
you're
is that
looking at
one?
it. 1996.
There it
That's
is.
the one that has the lowest mintage of the entire program. Only 3.6 million coins were minted in that year.
Say that again one more time. How many?
3.6
With
million.
30 million noted collectors in the United States, and they all collect Silver Eagles, you're saying there was only
3.6 million, and here in more recent years, you're looking at figures more along the lines of 40 million and above.
Wow.
3.6 million is
Wow.
absolutely minuscule.
So that's the tough one.
And especially in brilliant uncirculated
Okay.
condition.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, we also see, I believe it's on the third page,
Sure,
Jim, if you
okay,
will.
sure.
Here in 2007 and 2008, I said at the top of this that the Silver American Eagle has mostly been without a design change for the most part throughout the entire program.
Okay.
And to the naked eye, most people would tell me that it has not really had a significant design change. Well, that's where my dorkiness comes in, because in 2007 and 2008, if you will flip this around, there's actually
Sure.
a very slight
Okay.
design change. If you guys can kind of get in on those two coins.
Let's
kind
do
of-
it. Yeah, we'll get rid
Yeah,
of that.
there
so
you
we
go.
get a
Those two
close
coins
shot of
right
these two.
there. You will notice there's a slight difference in the U of the word united. Can you guys see that? In 2008, we actually saw a little extra tick on the tail end of the U be added to what before, that's a great picture of it right there.
There you go.
Before was a little bit more of a sans
There it
serif on the
is.
bottom and had the tick marks on the top. I'm a total dork for this kind of stuff, Jim.
That's fabulous.
I love these little
Look at that.
Easter eggs that you kind of discover.
Yes.
That only like the seasoned collectors are aware of.
A lot of folks don't know about items like this. These are almost like owning error coins, and a lot of people aren't aware of it. But thank you for making us aware of the extra added bonus and value attached to these coins.
Now flip that bad boy
Okay.
back over. Let's go back to the
Okay, there we go.
See,
We're gonna turn it
we're
back
not
over.
expert album
All right.
handlers, so I apologize
That's
here.
okay.
In 2009, another key date right there. Because guess what, guys? The United States Mint used all of their efforts into making that coin right there. There were no burnished coins made in 2009, and there were no proof silver eagles made in 2009.
Wow, okay.
Did you know every time that we bring out a complete set of proof silver eagles, we still say today, because there are so many collectors in the hobby who are just now joining the
Sure,
hobby,
sure.
and now's never been a better time to join. After the Statehood Quarter program, after the America the Beautiful Quarter program, especially now with the baseball coins and the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollars, we have a lot of new collectors in the hobby. And so if you're kind of green to this hobby, and you might be asking yourself when you see one of those complete sets of proof silver eagles, where's the 2009?
Sure.
But guess what, guys? There are none. There are none made. If you want a 2009 Silver Eagle, this is the only way to get it.
Fabulous.
Now,
All right.
in
Let's go to
2000,
the next page.
I wasn't done with that
Oh,
page.
okay,
There's
there
more
we
on
go.
this page, Jim.
All right, great.
In 2010, we'd see our 25th ever Silver American Eagle.
25th anniversary.
No, actually 2011 was the 25th
That's right.
anniversary.
Okay.
2010 was the 25th Silver Eagle ever made.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Differentiation.
Move this into the last page, and we're looking at 2013 and 2014. Brand new additions for this album, by the way, Jim.
Okay.
Last time we were able to bring this out, this album only went to 2012, and I'll get to that a little bit later. 2014, I think, is going to be another key date, and you know why, Jim.
Yes, I do know.
You
Go
know
ahead and
that-
share it.
You know about the rumors.
Share it. It's worth talking about. A lot of people are aware of it. Some people are not. Go ahead and tell.
The rumor is, if you'll flip that over,
Let's
show them
turn
the
it
back
over
of
and
it,
turn the back.
because
There
you
we
know
go.
that's what we're talking about.
Let's look at the 14 too.
The rumor is
Yeah,
that
this is the one.
that design right there by John Mercanti may in fact change completely. And I'm not talking about a slight design change like we saw in
whole reverse.
2007 and or in 2008. We're talking about the whole shebang.
Absolutely.
And I have seen artistic renderings of potential contenders.
Yes. About 6 of them out there.
Oh,
Isn't there
they're
6 or 7?
gorgeous.
Yes.
I mean, they're beautiful. Although, John Mercanti, if you're listening, none can be prettier than yours.
He absolutely did a fabulous job. And I got to tell you something. I was in the room when somebody asked the question, and I got a chance to meet him, and they said, what do you think about that? He did not like it at all.
I'm sure he
but
didn't,
for,
yeah.
it's a collector's benefit.
Now,
it's
Jim-
absolutely a benefit for a collector.
I was going to say,
Sure.
last time we were able to bring these out on air was in 2012.
Okay.
And of course, at the time, it had 2 fewer coins because we have added the 2013 and 2014.
All right.
And unfortunately, we were not able to do these in 2013.
Okay.
And at that time, we were $14.99.95 on that set.
So that's
that
the price,
complete
okay.
set of 86 to 2012. And I
And what a
kind of
great
thought,
price.
with everything going on in the hobby right now and the excitement that's already surrounding the hobby and all the brand new releases out
Sure.
there, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a thank you for collecting with us. So get this for fuzzy math. We were $14.99.95 back when we had 2 fewer coins in this set.
Okay.
And I said, we'll stay at that price right now.
Okay.
So this set is still $14.99.95.
So we've added the 2013.
Or I'm sorry,
and the-
$14.99 even we've made it. It was $95 back then. We've made it even.
So let's make sure we've got this straight. You've added the 2013.
Yes.
We've added the 2014.
Yes.
And the price remained the same when everything else is going up in the coin world?
And 2014, all likelihood, may in fact
Wow.
be the very last year before that design change.
Wow.
May be the last year that we ever see John Mercanti's award-winning design.
It makes the whole collection more valuable as a collectible because you've got coin number 1 from 1986. All the way up from 86 to 2014. $14.99 is your price.
And by the way, Jim, I was giving you those prices just a few minutes ago, and like I don't even know if I mentioned this, but I was talking about the 1996 and how
Okay.
that's the lowest minted.
Sure.
That was $130 elsewhere.
Okay.
In fact, when I basically took, I got all of these together on an elsewhere price, and where I get these prices from is the leading numismatic catalog, one of the biggest catalogs in the entire hobby, been around for years and years and years, nearly 70 years now. This catalog has been one of the leaders in the hobby. And elsewhere, this set, and this doesn't even include the album, I don't believe, 1970, $1,970.45 elsewhere.
Amazing.
So
Look at our price.
You see what a great bargain that is just with that.
Absolutely. $1,499 will get the complete set from 1986 all the way to 2014. You guys, if we can, let's take a look at the coin for just a minute. Maybe talk about that for just a second, because the design done by Adolf Wyman back in, actually between 1917 all the way to 1946, brings out a depiction of the most beautiful silver coin ever minted in history. And it happens to be Lady Liberty walking. She's got her hand out to show that, extended out to show that she's leading this country to tomorrow. And she's got a helping hand. That's what we're noted for. She's got that beautiful United States flag wrapped around her shoulder. She's got her gown flowing in the breeze, a sunrise of the new day, the bounty at her feet, and that beautiful Liberty cap on top of her head. What are you doing over there?
Oh, who, me?
Yes.
Why do you assume I'm doing something?
What are you doing over there?
Well, I had a good idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought
Oh.
since, Scott stepped away, I
All
might
right.
have some fun. I was thinking,
Okay.
what if we took $200 off right now?
Really?
Yeah,
We can do that?
I'm thinking so. Well, I just put it in the computer,
200.
so
You
I
have the
guess
ability to do it. $12.99?
$12.99.
Ladies and gentlemen, if
Right
you get
now.
on the phone
Right
right
now.
now, you can make the call and own this complete collection for $1,299, but it's for a short time. In short time also means because of this presentation.
Jim, that's
okay?
not
We're gonna do-
all.
Oh, we've got it more?
Yeah, we got more. It sounds so cliche, but that's not all.
Okay.
No, really. This is also available on Stretch Pay, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, that has never been more
So
affordable.
you can get this home for $649.50 today.
Check this out, Jim. Like
Okay.
before at the other price, because I mean, when I took those comparison prices, and I'm not going to go through,
Sure.
all 29 coins and tell you the exact price of every single one of them. But I mean, we saw coins priced from $62.50 all the way up to $130. I mean, if you take the average of this, I mean, the average of the modern years, if you're looking at, it's probably about $67, $70 around that line if you just took the average of all the different coins in this album, right? Check this out. Before, at the $14.99 price, you were looking at $51.72 a coin.
Okay.
At the price that this should have been at. At the price, I mean, like I said before, I mean, I'm basically throwing in 2 extra coins
Oh, yes.
at the price that we last had this album available at when it only went to 2012. Well, guys, this album goes all the way to 2014, and we've knocked $200 off, or at least we've done that for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock? Because get this, at the new $12.99 price tag, you're less than $44 a coin.
Oh my!
Go ahead, call
This is
your
ridiculous.
friends. Call your friends and tell them that you got a 1996,
There it
the
is.
lowest minted silver eagle in the entire lineup. $130 elsewhere. Go ahead and call your friends and tell them you got it for $44. They'll ask you where you got it and how you got it, and you can tell them right here on the Coin Vault.
Morgan, the collection, first of all, is amazing. Secondly, it was amazing that you were able to work some magic. $200 off of our best price, bringing it down to $1,299, and you can get it home for $649.50. The only thing that you need to do right now is make sure that you're on the line with your friends. A lot of you out there have never had a chance to own a complete collection of Silver Eagles. This is your chance to do so. Some of you out there may say, you know what, I have 10 of them. I've got 6 or 7 of them. This is your chance to not have to look any further,
Yeah, you've got every
not
single
have to
one.
wait any longer, and have a complete set guaranteed to be in brilliant uncirculated condition for a price of only $649.50, Morgan.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Jim, because honestly, what I should have done is taken that $1499.95 price, added to that probably a couple $100, to be honest, instead of taking a couple $100 away from the price and adding 2 additional coins into the album.
And just think if the reverse gets changed.
Oh, gosh.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
The
Oh, I
collectibility factor?
know.
Don't want to talk investment. Morgan and I, Scott, Andy, we don't go there. But what I can tell you this, that if that reverse gets changed, the collectability factor on these sets, which means everything that you look for in a collectible coin, is going to go from wherever it is now, 10 plus, up to 20 or 30. So it's going to be amazing.
You guys can read the news right now. You know what kind of hysteria in the hobby, like something like that will create. I mean, we've seen how crazy everyone is over those 50th anniversary Kennedy coins right now. I mean, people lining up overnight for those coins, camping out on the sidewalks, the rush of the mad crowds rushing into the Mint building. Imagine when and if they change that reverse design.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on the line right now. Make the call. Take ownership of one of the most highly sought after and collectible United States coin sets in history.
Best price we've ever had in this album, $12.99 even, or 2 payments of $649.50.